What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl V the Notary. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Come in, get comfy. We gotta have a little chat, you guys. So recently I posted something in my community section on my YouTube channel, and I have set the internet ablaze. Well, not really. I'm being extra. I'm being funny. However, I did spark some, conversation amongst, some of the people who saw my post. Some of my YouTube followers, and the post that I recently put up was an example. And again, I feel like I can speak for all of y'all. However, this is an example in my opinion, which I feel very justified in why I have this opinion. I'm really about to break all of this down for you guys. I put a post up of an example of a buyer's package offer that you should not accept, that I feel is unacceptable, okay? And I'm gonna break this down and tell you guys why. So I've done a couple videos, and I'm gonna continue to advocate for, sorry you guys if my voice sounds funny. Excuse me. I've been like under the weather the last couple of weeks. But anyway, I put up, well, on this channel, I'm continuing to talk about how as loan signing agents and notaries, we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to demand what we're worth, because if we don't, we're not going to be compensated appropriately. And when we accept offers, depending on, there's different types of signings, but when we accept signings that are below par, below average, that are unacceptable, we're going to continue to get those. You know what I'm saying? So it's our job as in this community, in this field, to make sure that we are doing what's right, because what you do as a loan signing agent and what you accept affects everybody in your area, or everybody, period. Okay, and that is why I'm so adamant in talking to you guys about this. I love signing services. I appreciate signing services. There are some amazing ones. There's a great title companies, all of that. However, just the same way that they are compensated appropriately, we need to be compensated appropriately, because we are the heart and soul of all of this, y'all. Like, we are the people who are actually touching the clients. We are the ones who are really going out there doing the hard work. So we definitely need to be getting compensated appropriately. All right, so I posted yesterday a buyer's offer. If you want to go and look, you can see. I'm not going to say who the signing service is here. And again, that wasn't for me. And I normally don't put names to the signing services, because I really could blast a lot of them, because a lot of them have bad business practices. But that's not what we're about. And I've done signings for this signing service. It's not a bad company. But still, they need to know when they are not doing what is right, or not being... when they're lowballing people too. Like, let's call it what it is. That's the only way things are going to change. And again, it's not about them being bad or anything. We need to change the culture in general. The buyer's offer was for $80. Now, let me tell you why I think this is unacceptable. I'm about to really break this down, and we're going to talk about this, okay? When you get an offer, let's just talk about buyer's offers, okay? When you get a buyer's package, you get the offer. It could come from a title company or a signing service, okay? You get the offer, the offered amount. Let's just say it's $70, $80, right? You first have to, you accept it. They send you the terms, whatever, and then you are supposed to contact the client, reach out to them to confirm, okay? So your work starts then. When you reach out, make that call. Hello, Susie, how you doing? This is da-da-da-da-da. I'm reaching out to you, whatever your spiel is when you confirm with the client, okay? Now, depending on when the signing is, let's say the signing is that day, which adds another element of, I don't want to say stress, but we all want to get, offers from signing services like at least a day before. That's, what we all hope. probably a lot of my signings I do day of, but I'm just saying that way you can, adjust your schedule, you can plan, whatever, right? Day of, you get a notification, you call the client, the signing's at 3, it's 9 in the morning. You still have time to prep the package as long as hopefully they get the documents in right away. They send the package to you or they upload them to whatever it is, SnapDocs, signing order, whatever, right? It's 180 pages, okay? Now, we know that's a big package. Buyer's packages are normally 150 pages to 250 pages, okay? It's 180 pages. Let's just say there's one buyer, but sometimes there's two. So you know what you have to do in that instance, but for the sake of this video, it's one buyer. You have to print out. What's 180 times 2, y'all? What is that? 360 pages? Is that 360? Whatever, however many pages. 360 to 400 pages. You have to print all of that out. That takes time. And then, more than likely, it's going to be a mixture of legal and letter paper. That's going to take time. That in itself, printing all of that out, depending on if you have an average printer, just printing all of that out could take 30 to 40 minutes. So you got to print all of that out, right? Then you have to prep the package. Remember, this is $80. You have to prep the package. That could take 30 minutes to an hour, depending on, if you're new, if you're a new loan signing agent, which I'm going to get to that in a second, it could take you over an hour. If you don't have experience, newer notaries, more experienced notaries, it probably will be quicker. But let's just say you have to prep that package. Let's say not only you doing that, you got a kid at the house, you got to, step aside for a second, help them get their food together. Like, your life doesn't stop because you have to prep a package. So the package could take, let's just say, an hour to prep. Okay, so then you prep the package, you're all set, you're headed over to drive to the appointment. The appointment, let's say it's 30 minutes to an hour away. Now so think about that. You're at 1 to 2, almost 2 hours now of stuff, and you haven't even got to the appointment. So, and remember, this is $80, okay? You get to the appointment, and every buyer is not created equal, okay? We have some buyers who are just like, give me the things and tell me where to sign. I'm going to sign it. Remember, you probably have to swear in, you have to do different things for the signings. You have to actually notarize in a buyer's package. You could have 10 notarizations. I don't know. We don't know. Most buyer's packages take about an hour. Okay, they take about an hour, and that's if the person is quickly signing things. 45 minutes to an hour. Now, let's just say it's an older gentleman who's the buyer, who's 80 years old, maybe moving a little bit slower. Some of the older clients tend to want to read everything. You're there for 2 hours. I've had refinance and buyers signings where I was there for over 2 hours, y'all. And remember, you've already put, at that point, you put 4 or 5 hours into this, and you're not done. So you do all of that. Let's just say the signing takes an hour. Remember, you prepped the package, that took an hour. You drove there, that took 30 minutes to an hour. The actual signing took an hour, okay? If you're lucky. That's already three hours. Then you got to scan in the documents, right? That could take, it all depends on the equipment you have. Let's say you have a great scanner and you can knock that out in 10 minutes. Most of y'all don't. It could take 30 minutes to an hour to scan your stuff in. Then you have to kind of wait. Most signing services want to, before you drop it, they want to ensure that the package is accurate, right? So let's just say it's not. Let's say you missed a signature. It happens, and let's just say you have to go back and get a signature, or let's say you don't. Let's say it's something you can take care of real quick. You got to do that, and then they're like, you can drop it. Okay. Then at that point, remember the signing was at 3. I don't know if you have a portable scanner, maybe you scanned it in your car, you might have had to go back home and do it. I don't know. But let's say it's almost 5:36. Then now you're okay to drop the package. Okay. You're in the middle of traffic, because you have to think about all of this. Time is money. You're in the middle of traffic, right? And then now you're stuck in the traffic jam. It's taking you, to get, I don't know where y'all live, but where I live, traffic is crazy. And now it's going to take you 30 minutes, 45 minutes to get to FedEx or UPS. Are y'all following me here? Do you see how quickly this buyer's package can turn into a 4 to 5 hour situation for $80? I'm just saying, time is money to me. Time is money. I personally don't feel like for refinance and buyer's packages, we should do anything under $100. That is my personal opinion. However, now this is the caveat. New loan signing agents, and this is at your discretion, I do make exception for y'all, because when you're new, sometimes you got to kind of get in there and get the experience. I'm telling y'all are going to quickly see when you do your first refinance or buyer's package or reverse mortgage, which is even worse. I would like y'all to come back and comment and tell me how long it took you to do it. Like, I really want to hear from you guys. When you guys come back, please let me know. So if you're new and you need the experience and you're kind of willing to accept the lower offers in the beginning, I understand, okay? I get it. But quickly you need to adjust your pricing, because to me, it's not worth it. The $80 is not worth it. And that's why a lot of times I miss out on certain, buyers and buyer's packages and refinances. Now, a seller's package, I will take for $80. I'll take a seller's package for $80. Or like, a lot of car loans or car closings I'll take for $80, because they're quick, y'all. It's usually 30, 40, usually like max 50 pages. They're not as convoluted and complicated as some of the larger type of signings. So yeah, you can knock that out real quick. The scan backs are quick. It's quick. It's really quick. And our time is precious in this field, especially as a loan signing agent, especially if you're doing this full time. You're going to see a lot of these signing services stuff will kind of waste your time if you let them. This is not all of them. There's a lot of great ones. I want to continue to emphasize that. But I just wanted to kind of break down how or why I'm saying $80 for a buyer's package is not okay. And I don't know if the signing services, because again, title companies usually, if you're dealing with the title company directly, buyer's package, they're usually giving you 180 or more. Usually, you know what I mean? So they're compensating you, and a lot of times they don't necessarily need scan backs. Sometimes it's the signing services who are asking for so much more and paying so much less. There are a lot of great ones, but again, I really wanted y'all to hear that and really think about it while I broke it down, so you could see how it's really important what we do. And that's why I'm saying, when the signing service is getting $200 for the package, but they're only giving you $80, that's not, to me, that's not okay. So you guys got to kind of think of, yes, they're coordinating everything. They kind of put it together and they're coordinating it, but you're the one actually out there. Just driving alone is very stressful. Anytime you have to you're bringing a convenience to the client, you should be compensated more. And again, I'm not going to change my stance on that. I really believe in that strongly. And that's why I keep saying that loan signing agents, we have to really not allow them to lowball us, because they will do it. I'm just saying. So hopefully this helps you kind of understand where I'm coming from and kind of make you, I just wanted to give you guys something to think about when you're accepting your signings. Now, some of y'all are like, you know, it's more quantity. Like, I just want to have a whole bunch of signings and hopefully those will add up to, you know, whatever. I don't know. Everyone has their own quota or idea of what they want to make per day or per week or whatever. Maybe you have a different view of it, but I'm telling you, I think you're hurting the industry in the long run. And it's just, you know, with the prices of everything going up, you know, we just have to be more, we have to put our foot in the ground on this one and really be like, no, y'all have to do better with compensating us. For example, have you noticed when you get last minute signings, right? And this happens all the time. You'll get a last minute signing and let's just say they want the signing done in an hour. So let's say it's 10 o'clock in the morning and they're like, can you do the signing at 11? And let's just say it's a buyer signing. They'll send it out to everybody. It'll be for $70, right? And you know, it goes out to the network of notaries in your area. And if you like me, you're like, I'm definitely not doing this. I'm not stressing out to try to do this in an hour and it's $70. You'll get another notification in 5 minutes and it'll be like, it'll go up to 100. You know what I'm saying? Because they were lowballing you in the first place because they know, like, first of all, it's stressful to have to try to figure all this out in an hour, which you probably won't. You probably have to adjust the time. But they can go up because they're getting $200 or more for the signing. They're getting $200 from title company for that signing, let's just say, and they're giving you $70. I'm just saying, y'all. It happens all the time. Especially you notice it with these last minute, the ones that are like really last minute, where you can tell maybe the notary got sick last minute and they have to reassign it and get it done quickly. They'll quickly come up on those prices on the last minute ones, the ones that are like really, really last minute. So anyway, I just wanted to come and say this to y'all because I noticed, you know, I'm getting different people, you know, there's some people on the community posts like, I would take $80 in a heartbeat. I would jump at that. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But I just need you to really think about like everything that goes into it. And I noticed a lot of the people that said that were new. And I get it. Like you want to get your feet wet. There's someone else that commented and was like, well, I'm not even into this yet. I would take it. Yeah, you would say that because you don't know. You haven't even dipped your toe in it yet. So you don't know. You know, so I just want to give you guys the real to think about like what really goes into this. And I'm telling you right now, once you start getting going, you're going to think twice about accepting those refinance packages and buyer's packages that are less than $100 when you think about like what really goes into it and how much it takes up your day. You know what I mean? So those are just my thoughts. And I hope I didn't come off angry in this video because I'm not angry. I'm just really passionate about this because I want us all to band together in this particular area because that's how change will happen. Okay. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. I know you guys are probably getting ready for Christmas. So a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, you know, to all of you guys. If I don't talk to y'all later, I think I'm going to do another video before the holiday, but you know, y'all have a good day. As always, like, subscribe, share. Please drop down in the comments. I want to see what y'all have to say about this video. Okay, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.